born and raised in New Orleans my whole life, and the things they try to tell you about is Bourbon Street, Mardi Gras, Jazz Fest, Essence. But there's a darker side to New Orleans, and this is the New Orleans that I know.
CTC, Cutthroat City, back in time.
Murder Square, open uptown, you know what I'm saying, represent the whole NO and Louisiana, baby.
The average nigga in New Orleans feel that the police is just out to get them, kill them. They're a gang. They got a bigger gang than us. It's the whole system about money. They pump the city, they pump the streets with dope, drugs and dope, then they arrest us for them. They lie on the stand, they lie on their police reports. You ask them what they pull you over for, they say because your car look like it got a gun in it.
But that's how you do it. I don't want y'all to go do it, but that's how you do it.
And yeah, they bust your fucking brain with talking that shit. And yeah, they walking and they talking, that's all they know. And they damn sure gon' play the game how it go. And you ain't gotta come from it to be project. Cause everybody
This is New Orleans, the untold truth. When you're looking for answers, there's only one place that a black man will go: the barbershop.
Why y'all feel like murder is so wild in New Orleans?
Nowadays, it's really youngsters, like 15, 16, 17, and it's dealing with pride. You can't come to nobody else's territory claiming this, you saying something and think you're gonna get away with it. Lot of show-offs. They in front of their woman, and they don't want their woman to see that they bowing down to somebody else. So you're like, man, I gotta get this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
My number one answer is fathers. You know what I'm saying? Like a father, most of the fathers is dead or in prison, you know? And when you don't have that father figure inside the household, you know, that leads to a whole lot of different things out here. You know what I'm saying? It causes real troubles. Young males, young black males, you know, raised up in the city, coming up in the city.
Murder, why is it so easy or why is it so common? Best way I can put it, bruh, money, drugs, hoes.
Jackson boys group home that I was in by court law order since I was 12 to 13.
It could be vicious, man. It could be vicious. Don't get me wrong, we had some dudes come from out of here, do pretty good for themselves. But for the most of us, speaking on myself, I'm a light-skinned brother. I kind of caught hell coming down and being raised down here as a youngster. They always doubted me from my skin, always kind of considered me to be weak, just looking at me off the appearance. And I really had to prove myself a lot, you know. Sometimes I have a fight with this dude, his partner mad because he getting whipped by the pretty red boy, now he won't fight too. You know, it's all good, 2 for 1, that's what I called it.
What other option they got? I'm just saying. They ain't got no whole lot of jobs in them. You ain't got the degree and can't find a fucking job, more or less no formal education or ain't finished high school. You ain't gonna find no job.
That go back to the parents and shit. That crack would never came. I ain't none of this be like it is.
Bottom line though, if you can't find a job, what's your alternative?
Back in the
I'm
day,
gonna ride, I'm
back
gonna
in the day,
steal,
before
I'm
our
gonna hustle,
generation,
I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
dog, nigga had their mom and their dad into that fucking crack get. Fucked all the families up. Fucked everything up. Nigga ain't no guys. Mamas can't make that boy into a man.
That's a whole nother chapter.
Then you got the blind leading the blind from their child. When they're a kid, you heard me?
Where the crack came from? Where the crack came from?
Man, we know that already. That don't mean they had to put in that pipe and smoke that bitch.
These youngsters are doing this shit so they can get some kind of title. They 14, 15, 16, 13, 12, 11. They trying to get a title. Some of them coming from a nice family that don't even need to get this, don't need to sell drugs to make a living, and they doing it. Just so they can have a title out there.
I'm dirty by nature, I'm corrupt. 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 I'm dirty by nature, I'm corrupt.
When I was 16, I wanted to be a policeman too, but it really wasn't nothing about like protect and serve. It was really more of, I looked at it like they had the drugs, so why not? I'd go work my shift, take some drugs off some people, bring them to my friends, and let them sell the dope. We split the profits 50-50. It's just how it was.
But I don't know, man. Me personally, I hate them bitches. I hate them bitches with a passion. I hope all them bitches die of cancer.
They crooked. It's not all of them, but I say it's 95% of them. And it depends on the certain situation. Like there's a lot of them grew up with you in high school and they feel like since they got this badge behind them, they could do you anything because they was punked or whatever, bullied in high school, you know what I'm saying? So they feel like now they got this badge, they could dictate your life, how your life gonna turn out.
What I call the police, I call them bitches dick suckers. Because I feel the lowest form of a human being is a man who suck another man's dick. And y'all bitches, dick suckers. And anybody who want to be one, you're a dick sucker.
First time I was arrested, probably like 16 years old.
13.
I caught my first charge at like 13 for whipping a nigga ass.
And the police stopped us. And my man's right here, you prefer not to be on camera, you know. They took me out the cuff. I had my driving license. When I had my driving license on my person, they took me down to central lockup, put me in the handcuffs or whatever. And when we got there, before we left the scene, I know I ain't had no crack cocaine on me. I know I had nothing because I wasn't involved. I was playing basketball then. But when we get to the station, you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden this magic rock appears in my pocket.
You saw those boys staying on that dick, nigga. You better choose a fucking side.
Choose a pill, red pill or blue
Right, he
pill.
doing that. I see him talking. I ain't seen him go bust a cap in no white motherfucker ass jack. All he doing is talking shit, you heard me? Try to send a nigga out there head first, you heard me?
Sometimes when you go to the barber shop, you leave with more questions than you have answers.
Projects.
Put up your 1 and your 5 for that Fisher pride. Tell my project niggas we ain't never gon' die.
Rest in peace to my projects. Rest in peace to my projects.
Rest in peace to my projects. I'm a night ward nigga, no more, no less. See, I chilled in that Florida, hung in that Desire. Before they knocked it down, I had to connect, that was fire. Look, I'm a downtown nigga, might see me around town nigga, uptown, West Bank, back to downtown nigga, from the Mac to the Melf to the Galileo. Dirt Town, Pigeon Town, back to Hollywood. From the Gap to the Goose to the Checkerboard. Press Park, Bunker Hill, bitch, and Konak Court. Don't fuck around in that 9, bitch, we too cutthroat. We hit the dope, yelling 5-4, you already know. And no, I can't forget my niggas in that 7th Ward. All my hard head niggas out that St. Bernard. Haberfield in the feet, St. Thomas in the Fisher. Rest in peace of my projects, we gon' miss ya. Throw your 9 in the F for the Desire, in the Florida, the 7 for the St. Bernard. I'm yelling,
rest in peace to my projects. Rest in peace to my projects.
Oh, L in the L for that wild defeat. Get up, Melf, Cali, yo, get up, throw up the
Rest in peace to my projects. Rest in peace to my projects.
Oh, in the L for that I prevail. Can't forget the St. Thomas representing the real.
Rest in peace to my projects. Rest in peace to my projects.
Put up your 1 and your 5 for that fish and pride. To my project niggas, we ain't never gon' die.
Rest in peace to my projects. Rest in peace to my projects.
They hustle all day, serving in them hallways. I remember those days when hot girls with their booty wobble at the DJs, or they tear it down at the splash. It's times like that I'll always miss. It's like my girl telling me bye, 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 bye without the kiss. The city told me down, they down bad for this shit. That was my people's lives in history, culture at best. I'ma smoke this green, I'ma spill some liquor for every fire hot girl in every